Hey, what's up, everybody? Wicked here, back with more Tales of Vesperia. Last time we defeated Tyson and Nan at the Mount at Mount Temza because they were trying to tag Judith and stuff. Now Judith is sleeping because she's really exhausted. And this whole episode, guys, besides the little bit of story at the beginning, is gonna be mainly side quests. So if you're not interested, I suggest watching the next video after this. What to do with Judith?
We still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this.
We will settle this.
Man, I hate waiting.
But like, she broke one Blastia that really affected us. The other ones we didn't even know anything about, and they didn't really affect us. Like, whatever. What's that? Rita?
Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy destroyed?
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than a usual core. It looks like what she said was true.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world after what must have been years of research. I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes technique must have felt.
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
What the?
Nothing. If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.
That wouldn't be much fun now, would it? I don't know if you have to talk to everyone here, but we might as well. This is one thing I hate about this game, is you constantly have to talk to all your party members after big events that happen. It's kind of annoying, to be honest with you.
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and
I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions, no lenience for those who would break the laws. But
she did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her.
Yep. Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know this now. I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually.
Oh yeah?
Maybe if I become a little more decisive, Nan will listen to me too.
Maybe, who knows? You just beat the shit out of her, so I don't think she wants to talk to you right now. Whatever, Estelle, what's up, girl?
Oh, Yuri.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Belius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon, so the same thing doesn't happen again. I've always thought that it was my duty to know. But after what happened to Belius...
That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else, they learn more.
You too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
What's that?
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure would have been boring.
I really wonder.
Okay, Yuri, that's one way to look at it. What's up, Raven? Raven the Great, that's your solace?
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
Sure.
What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime?
What Judith was talking about before, Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with him.
If that person was still using the Blastia even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth, someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
Old man, don't tell me you...
Hey now, Yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day.
Yeah, sure,
I was
buddy.
just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one.
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
Never. I shall never. And last but not least, Patty. Don't fall off.
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful. Yuri, the world sure is big.
Yeah. Even though we're flying this high in the air, we still can't see everything.
If the world's this big, I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know. It might not
True
make that
enough.
much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth. Everyone's worried about something, even you and Estelle.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're here too?
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are.
Yeah, excuse me. Maybe. That's it. Let's go wait for Judy to wake up because I want to get these side quests friggin' done. There's a whole shit ton of side quests coming up. But since we have Baul, we can fly and make it a lot easier.
Morning, Yuri.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, but even as we stand here, the air is out of balance, and our world may already be dying.
That's right.
Judy!
Well, look who's feeling better.
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow. Beings like Pharaoh and Baul, the Entelecheia.
So the Entelecheia were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
For ages, the Entelecheia have regulated the air. But the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Baul.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Entelecheia for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelecheia even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these Apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelecheia absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an Apatheia. That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So Apatheia are crystals of concentrated air. If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the Apatheia, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
I don't know.
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those things.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble if you just talked to us. Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia, it was a person. That had never happened before.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular back at Heliord.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. For the sake of the... It was at that time that Pharaoh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes Blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain. I made a deal with Pharaoh, and he agreed to grant me some time.
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Wait! Rita!
Settle down. Obviously, Judith reached a different conclusion.
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall into the wrong hands...
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself and take responsibility for who I am.
all right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do.
Oh
We
yeah,
can work out
finally.
the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. That is where Pharaoh lives. Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go. This meeting's been a long time coming.
And that crag was actually something we ran past on the sands of Kador. On the field, going from Yormden back to Mantake, we actually passed it, so.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you should know.
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces. So you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh. Who knew?
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn to call him to you.
Bowels.
Every Intellicaea has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
Alright, sounds easy enough. Same controls as the Fiertier actually, so no changes there. Alright guys, before we go meet with Pharaoh, we actually have a bunch of side quests to do like I've been saying, but just to show you where, that's Pharaoh's Crag right there. So let's do these side quests after this skit.
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
All right, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power is extraordinary, even among the Intellicaea.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mount Temza the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
Oh
I
yeah.
wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
Oh yeah. Oh well, so now that we got Baul, we can actually go to every... So whenever you go to an area, it'll be right here in the world map section. And you can actually fast travel by pressing L3. And you can go to wherever you want to go. So first things first, we want to go to Emmead Hill. We're going to fast travel there, and we want to go to this side of Emmead Hill. And I'm going to try to do these as quickly as possible, guys, so we don't waste too much time. Let's pop a holy bottle, enter Emmead Hill. It's been a while since we've been here, right? Remember this? little Gratuso area. We could probably kick his ass now if we wanted to. Come over here for a little cutscene. Guys, if you want to read the dialogue, you might have to pause it at some points. I'm going really quickly because we have so much to do. But they're talking about some flowers and stuff. Old friend of yours? Okay. Pretty nice learning about Raven's past a little bit. We did the fire lily for doing that. Awesome. Next, we want to go up here. Remember the grave or whatever we saw earlier on in the game when we first came here? Yeah. We're going back there for a little cutscene after this.
I never imagined you'd be able to speak with the Entelekea.
Well, I use a Critian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect a little jealousy?
Maybe. Right, Repeat?
Yuri, you want to talk to Repeat?
I think the two of you understand each other well enough already.
I got him pretty well figured out, but I don't know if he understands me.
I think he feels the same way.
Probably does. And cutscene. It's that guy again.
Who are you paying your respects to?
An old friend, a dear comrade who shared my cause. And
You had
gave
friends?
his life in battle.
Battle? Was he in a guild?
Why would you think so?
Well, Imperial Knights who fall in the line of duty are given a state funeral.
This has nothing to do with the Empire or the guilds.
What's that supposed to mean?
Those institutions are nothing more than man-made trivialities.
Is he the reason you've been drifting around so long?
That is none of your concern.
Hey, no need to get testy.
I don't think he's getting testy. He
whose
just
grave
doesn't
is
want to
this
share his stuff
It's
with
not
you.
a knight or somebody from a guild. That's gotta mean...
I know some people can't afford a burial, but why put them in a place like this?
Probably because of the
what are you
scenery?
doing? We may not know whose grave this is, but this feels like the right thing to do.
Might as well. Okay, let's head back down. I think we're done here.
Raven's the only one that didn't really participate in the prayer, but whatever. Yeah, if he doesn't want to talk about his past, he doesn't have to. Like, don't pry into someone else's personal business, Raven. Jesus. But anyways, we're not done at Enemy Hill, but we have to go to the other side. So let's just exit real quick. And go back in. So I press L3 and you get Baul to come to you. And there we go. All right, we'll view that skit in a minute. I don't want to watch too many skits because it'll interrupt the flow of the side quests. But come into the Blastia. Rogue Blastia, okay. And since Bowl can sense Blastia and like air disturbances, it was easier for Judith to find out about stuff like this. Alright, we're gonna go back to Ospio. Let's friggin' go. Come on, Yuri, run a little bit faster. Thank you. This video is gonna be long, just like last video, but all the side quests will be done after this video. So whatever. Entelekea.
Pharaoh, Belius, Baul? What sort of beings are Entelekea anyway?
They are the oldest intelligent life forms on Terkaluma rays.
monsters?
They aren't. It's said that they have a higher level of awareness than humans, though they don't have a civilization.
Shiver me timbers! The Entelekea were smart!
The reports we get from Baul are pretty accurate.
He's a smart boy.
He does seem smart. Smarter than friggin' Carol anyways. Screw you, Carol. Anyways, enter Ospio. We have two quick things to do in the library here. Friggin' dope. Yeah, these side quests are... most of them are pretty boring, but whatever. Alright, come up the stairs. You should get a scene. There we go. So why are you dropping the books? Giovanni, okay. So that side quest I started right there can only be done when you have 50% of the collector's book. There's no way on your first playthrough you would have that completed by now. But I'll remind you when there's a cutoff point for this side quest. And by that time, right before the cutoff point, you'll have 50%. So I'll remind you later on when you can do it. So don't worry about that. Yeah, I don't understand that language. Blast your bozo. We did the Hermes notes. Awesome. So guys, from here on out, I'm just gonna meet you at the next location we gotta go to for every side quest. So meet you at Torm Harbor. Alright guys, we're about to get into Torm Harbor and we have a few things to do. Remember when we got the Comrade Pact or whatever from you? We can actually deliver it to this guy as soon as you enter the inn. And we get the rainbow bookmark. Awesome. We can finally complete the first guild quest of the game. Yeah, let's go to Mantake whenever we have the chance. All right, we want to sleep at the inn for another cutscene. Oh, this side quest, this part right here just has a really nice ability for Rita. You're gonna want to do this. This is really good. Sounds pretty good to me. I would want to use magic. Negative gate. Yeah, negative gate. An amazing skill for Rita. We love negative gate. We really do. All right, let's go to the Fortunes Market, actually. We have a side quest there. And we have a side quest right next to the Fortune's Market. So there we go. Talk to this lady again. Yep, it was Judith destroying Blastia here all along. And that's pretty much it. Fortune's Market. Do you have something for us? Talk to Kaufman here. Come on. Talk to Kaufman, I said. Thank you. Judith is still looking for a spear that she lost way back when at Gosfrost. And they don't have it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you at the Shaiko's Ruins. Alright, we're at the Shaiko's Ruins. As soon as you enter the Shaiko's Ruins, you get a scene. I don't think it's that complicated. I think Verdier was Jaeger because their names are the same thing. And Rita's gonna give them a big lecture that's gonna be boring. So many words from such a little person. 5 hours later. And that's it. So I'll see you at Nor Harbor now. Alright, we're at Nor Harbor. And this side quest I'm about to do can only be done with the monster book 50%. So you won't be able to do it on your first playthrough. But I will remind you when I was able to do it. In my first playthrough. But yeah, you'll come here, you did a scene with Nan and Carol and stuff. Gosh, she's so hard on Carol, but I think she does it because she cares. And that's pretty much it, so I'll see you at Mantake. Alright guys, we're at Mantake. We have a few things to do here. First things first, let's complete this side quest with you.
We delivered the book, just like you asked.
Don't know why it's voiced.
Here, look. This is proof we finished the job.
Oh, indeed. That's Novus is all right. Wow, thanks so much for your help. And here is the pay I promised you.
$3,000 chump change at this point in the game.
Anything else? Don't hesitate to call on Brave Vesperia.
Yes, of course. See you later.
A symbol of their friendship. How touching.
It was just a normal book. Looked like it had something to do with economics.
You read in it, even though they told you not to read in
Did
it?
you look inside, Raven?
So what if I did?
I mean, it's fine, but what if the client had hidden something private in the book?
Well, too late now.
It's no big deal. No harm done if it didn't get in the way of the job.
An economics book, huh? That didn't sound too racy.
It would have been funny if some romance novel was the proof of two guys' friendship.
I guess so.
Anyway, I guess we're done with our first job with the Union.
So this is what it's like to work in a guild.
Yeah, if we were the Hunting Blades, we'd probably get jobs to exterminate monsters.
That is their job,
Fortune's
yes.
Market usually does stuff like transport products over long distances.
We could do that.
So, Brave Vesperia is in the delivery business then?
Well,
We're in the whatever Carol wants to do business.
We can think it over while we try out a few different kinds of work.
yeah, sure.
Sounds good to me. Next is the Antlion Man. Let's talk to you, buddy, old pal. Are you gonna make it more like worthwhile? You want a trident? Ooh. Hopefully I learned everything off the trident. If not, oops. Sorry. Hopefully I did everything on the trident. And guys, I want to apologize if the constant cutting in and out between towns and stuff is annoying, but it's the fastest way I can think of to do these side quests because we have so many of them. Rice, potato, onion, and carrot. Thanks for useless cooking items. Awesome. We love that. Anyways, we gotta go to the inn. There might be a scene right when we enter. Yes, there is. Cool. Hunting blade person. You couldn't tell he was part of the hunting blades? He looks literally like the hunting blades. Yeah, I guess Carol wants to sleep because he's worried about Nan and stuff, which is fine by me. I could use the rest. Raven wants the rest. He always loves sleeping. Why do you have a creepy picture of Nan? What's wrong with you? If she's important to you, she's important to you. You sly little devil. We might run into her again. That was a nice little scene between Carol and Judith. Carol really cares for friggin' what's her name? Nan. We have one more thing to do in Mantake. Come over here. We should see people, maybe? Yeah, we should see a guy with kids. Let's go talk to him, shall we? What's up, Yuri? I mean, this guy kind of looks familiar, but I don't know. Whatever, let's just sleep at the inn and find out what's going on. All right, come on. Thank you. 400 gold. No problem for us. And let's go back to the lake to see if we can find that man. And guys, after this side quest, I'll meet you at Nordopolica for the next part of the side quest. Yo, it's that guy again from Nordopolica. Remember him? Yo, nice ability. If you remember, that's the ability he taught us at Nordopolica. That's a dope outfit you're wearing, by the way. How'd you know about me? Collateral damage. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right, bye, buddy. That's a weird dude. But guys, I will meet you at Nordopolica. Alright guys, we're back at Nordopolica, and I was going to meet you inside the Colosseum, but this is part of a side quest we just did, so I forgot about it. Right when you try to enter, this happens. All right, that's cool. All right, before you get to the Coliseum, talk to this guy real quick. Oh my god, so much dialogue. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, holy shit. All right, let's go. There's a few more things we can do here. One, you want to be Patty for this. If you cooked over 600 times and have 3 mastered recipes with Patty, talk to this guy. But I have not done that yet, so I'll come back for it. So I'll remind you guys later at the end of the game when to do this. There's no cutoff point, so don't worry about it. Also, later on in the game, I'll be doing this as well. The Coliseum, you can actually take part in the Coliseum, but again, I'll do that at the end of the game. 'Cause I'm not really strong enough to do the Coliseum. That's pretty nice. I like that cutscene. Yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna write down later on. We'll do the Coliseum. We'll come back for this side quest with Patty later at the end of the game. But for now, I'll meet you at Dawnrest. All right, folks, we're at Dawnrest, and believe it or not, we only have a few side quests left to do, which is very cool. First things first, we want to go into the rightmost shop over here for another cutscene. And talk to the person, shopkeeper. And she still can't find her spear. I wonder where that spear could have gone. It must be really good or really important to her, other, you know. Oh well, maybe we'll find it later on. But anyways, you want to come in here, talk to this girl, this little witch girl, for a cutscene. Raven is very much a ladies' man. Look at this. He has girls left and right. Who would have known? Anyways, we're gonna come over here and talk to another girl that Raven's into. Or she's into Raven. Red Meteor Storm. Oh my god, Raven, calm down, buddy old pal. And lastly, come towards the guild union and you should get another cutscene. Another girl. Jesus Christ. I knew you were a playboy, but Jesus Christ. You actually have females. Wimpy and negative all the time. I hate it. Raven letting women down for once? Holy shit. Raven loves girls because he's a ladies' man. All right, let's enter the Union headquarters here for a cutscene. Maybe. Yes. All right, cool. So we're gonna go to Fortune's Market and ask for some help, I guess? And if you remember, she's in Torm Harbor. That's where their headquarters is located. Maybe we'll stop by there later on. Who knows? Anyways, we have one more... Well, we have 2 more side quests to do. And that's pretty much it. In like a video or 2 ago, you guys remember me telling you there was a side quest at Zophius with Yuri, and I told you it was just a cutscene about Ted telling Yuri to make up with Flynn and give him a piece of bread. That's literally all you get, so I'm not gonna go and do that. There's another what's it called? There's another side quest we can do at the Manor of the Wicked. It's not a side quest, it's just you go to the Manor of the Wicked, you go into the room that Jaeger and the Dawn were at the very top floor before you jumped out the window. You go there and you can get an item for Raven. I'll do that off screen. I'll show you what the weapon is, but I'll do that off screen. I don't feel like going to the Manor of the Wicked again, so. Anyways, come to this little bartender and we have another job we want to get. You recognize the name, Carol? $4,500 to find a lost item? Holy shit. That seems like a lot for a lost item. Oh well, let's go to the inn and talk to this Rihanna girl. And this is the last side quest we gotta do for now. Well, there's one more, but I won't be doing it. I'll explain it and how to do it and stuff, but I won't physically do it. Like, I'll show you the reward you get for doing it, but I'm not gonna put myself to the trouble, to be honest with you. We have to find a lost necklace. Got it. Dropped into the river. Okay. Let's go take a look. Maybe we can find Monroe's body down there too. Raven, calm down, bro. Is it because she's a pretty girl? Yes, it is. Who put you in charge? Remember, he knew this girl, but he didn't want to meet her, I guess. All right, let's go. Come on. We're almost done with these side quests and I want to get them done soon. You just come over here. We'll do a cutscene somewhere. There we go. There might be no way of finding it. So maybe Heliord. It flew all the way to Heliord. So let's go check it out, guys. Come on. I'm not gonna cut anymore because we're almost done. Let's go to Heliord. Let's go to Heliord. And we want to go to the lower section of Heliord. So it's right on this little area right here. This is the lower section. Remember when we saved all the people in the concentration camp down here? Or the labor camp? Yeah. And there's a specific girl we want to talk to, and she's right here. Make sure you have a bird feather small for this, by the way. You should have it. They're very common. We have a small bird feather. Damn, he's in a friggin' rush. You're on the wrong way for a bird feather, though. Hey, we already had it. Yay. Yeah, it was quick. And we get the Everlight necklace. Damn, Repeat, calm down, calm down. Okay, so we gotta go to Dondres, but first, remember when we had a cutscene about going to Kaufman at Torm Harbor? Just now in the Union headquarters? Yeah, that's where we're gonna go, so I'll meet you there in a second. Alright guys, we're right in front of the Fortune Market HQ, and I know I said I wouldn't cut. Like, I literally just said I wouldn't cut anymore, but I forgot about this, so. And then I'll cut back to Dondres. Alright, so that's done, so I'll meet you at Dondres. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're about to enter the inn again to bring the Everlight necklace back to Rihanna here. And weirdly enough, this part is friggin' voiced for whatever reason.
Here it is, darling. Your very own Everlight necklace.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Where did you ever find it?
Well, you see,
Oh wow, what a...
Oh, your love is reward enough.
settle down, old man.
Rihanna!
You! Where have you been?
You're that man from Heliord.
Hey, you! Rihanna, how do you know these people?
They were looking for my necklace.
What? Oh,
That's right. So who the hell are you?
I'm an old friend of hers.
An old friend, huh?
You know, you are really annoying. Could you just shut up for a minute, please?
Even the NPC is telling Raven to shut up.
All right, I can take a hint.
Where were you all this time? I've been looking for you.
I've been out looking for your necklace. The necklace that you said was a memento of your father.
That guy, he sounds like he's same voice actor as
But I couldn't
Senel
find it.
from Tales of Legendia.
Don't worry. There's a reason that I wanted to find it myself.
And this Rihanna girl, you might know who she's voiced by.
In the
It's
end, I had
Laura
to get some
Bailey.
help from these people, but
Laura Bailey is very prominent in the Tales of games.
I wanted to be the one to give you this as a symbol of our engagement.
Huh? Engagement?
You did that for me?
I think we should be on our way.
Oh? But what about our payment?
Who cares about the
Consider it a wedding
payment?
present. Right, Carol?
He's gone. Huh? He was right here a moment ago.
Maybe something came up again. Hey, old man, let's go.
Huh? Oh, right.
Are you done? Sorry, I remembered I had to do something.
How
So did you
convenient.
get the payment?
Nah, no payment this time.
What? What are you talking about? How can you not take payment for a guild job?
Let's just say this job was a wedding present.
A wedding present, huh? You mean Professor Rihanna is...
Professor, huh?
Professor.
Well,
You did say that you knew her from a guild you used to be in.
actually, she was sort of my teacher in the guild.
Ah, so the truth comes
She
out.
was famous for being really strict. I know I got my share of beatings.
So that's why you didn't come with us to meet her. Well, no biggie.
No Biggie? Yes, Biggie! You didn't get a payment!
There is something besides payment that I'd like to settle.
Huh? What do you mean, Judith?
So far, we've delivered stuff and found stuff. Two totally different kinds of work. What is Brave Vesperia for? What does this guild I belong to do?
She's got a point. What are you doing all this for? Money? You like doing it? Looking at it from the outside, I can't tell what you want to do. I mean, I'm not a member or anything, so whatever.
Okay, let's just say this is the trial period while we're figuring that out.
Huh? Yeah, okay.
If we can't come up with an answer right now, we'll just think on it for a while.
Right.
Didn't we just establish that the last time we completed a quest? Whatever. So guys, those are all the side quests you can complete right now. There's one more mini game you can take part in the tavern here. I'm not gonna do it. Sadly, I just don't. It's too annoying. It's a waitress mini game, pretty much. The waitress mini game. You talk to her, you can do a waitress mini game where you take orders, you complete orders, and when you complete all the orders and stuff and get them correct, you do through like 3 rounds of serving. And once you do 3 rounds of serving, you get money. And when you do it with specific characters, you do it with Estelle, Carol, Judith, Rita, and Raven. You don't do it with Rapide, Patty, or Yuri, but you do it with the other characters. You'll get money and you'll get a title. The titles are as follows. I'll show you right now. Gracious Waitress for Estelle. Lunch Lady for Carol. Glamorous Maid for Judith. Not Patty. Cat Girl Waitress for Rita. And last but not least, you get Gentleman, I believe, for Raven there. Or I don't know. Is there another one? You need Gentleman for Raven. I'm actually gonna keep these. Well, I'll keep these costume titles on the characters because at the very beginning of the game, I told you guys I was going to have the original costumes until I unlocked costumes in the game, like when you naturally get them. And this is the part of the game when you can naturally get the waitress costume, so I'm gonna equip them for a little bit. But yeah, guys, that's about it. We have completed every single side quest up to this point of the game. I know it's a long video, but I want to thank you all for watching, guys. Next time, we will go back to Pharaoh's Crag and finally move on with the story. So, guys, thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Tales of Vesperia, and until next time, stay wicked.